What's up, guys? Wes back with Auto Mafia Racing and the Mafia Mansion here with Chance. And today we're working on a 3.7. Now, obviously this isn't your typical 3.7 because it has a 76mm turbo attached to it. And obviously we're sitting next to ours. So this is an 11 to 12, ours is an 11 to 12, and this is a big turbo car. So we're getting a dyno tune for the customer. Definitely gonna do a lot of street tuning first before we go put it on the dyno, make sure everything's good to go. Then we'll get it on the dyno and see just how much power we can make out of it, and it should be good and a good safe tune. But it's just funny, guys. You know, who would have thought we'd been working on all these V6s? But we'll give you a walk around because these things are pretty stout and it sounds pretty gnarly. All right, go ahead and crank her up. Right now, guys. Go ahead and start the dialogue. Get her started, barely even spinning. Nothing to it. Just letting her warm up for the moment, but should be fun, guys. Get this thing tuned, throw some decals on him. Chance, what do you think? Sounds pretty gnarly for a V6, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
The like buzzing is weird.
Yeah, the pumps. Yeah. Back working on the Turbo 3.7 today. Coming further along here now, the noise you hear is the pump. It's an oil scavenging pump. So, yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're on revision 10. Revision 10 of the street tuning before we go ahead and take it into the dyno. So basically, we're just changing a few things, loading it up, because it won't get out of the open loop due to the fact that it has a couple issues. So far, the issues are as follows. Excuse me. Issue number 1. It didn't have a working O2 sensor, any of them. It has a passenger side O2 sensor mounted in the passenger side exhaust manifold, pre-turbo. Bad idea. It needs to be post-turbo, so after the turbo. Now the driver's side was after the turbo. However, that's the wrong side. The passenger side needs to be after the turbo. Also, we had to put a new one in because the passenger side after Turbo 2 was literally scraped off because it's pointing down. Terrible design. At least stick it sideways or partway up. I mean, come on, guys. Who built this thing? Not us. So that's an issue, obviously. We fixed that. And then the next issue we were running into, was one, we found a piece of metal. So obviously we didn't put the kit together. We're just tuning it. For the guy. Let's see if I can find this piece of metal here. However, I'm just had a weird feeling and I heard something funny and it threw a code. Like, oh, that's odd. I can't find it now. But it had a piece of metal about that size crunched down a piece of aluminum. Now, where does that come from, you think? I think it came from the MAF housing when they drilled basically a hole for it and they pushed it in the piping. That's what it looked like to me, is when they did that. Because not from the turbo impeller, nothing like that. Too thick and too shitty of aluminum, honestly. It's too crappy. So that happened. We pulled that apart, fixed that. Next thing was, we finally get it going. It's making boost. As soon as we get in the boost, about 4,500 RPMs, wah, blah, 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 it starts breaking up. Spark was blown out. So we changed the spark plugs to a NGK 6510 spark plugs, which are one step colder than stock. Now we're doing good. So now we're actually able to make full pulls and see what she's making, and just keep tuning it back and forth that way as we get her done. We are using a SCT software. So looks like that one's done. So we'll see if we'll start up here. Key off. Keep it going. So as you guys can see, the car is running pretty good now. And it sounds gnarly for a V6. I'm pretty happy with that. It's cold right now, so we're gonna let it warm up a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and take it out and do a pull. So it should be good. Yes, I do have the battery charger hooked up because that pump pulls a ton of juice when the car is sitting here with the key on to reflash the tune. So that's why that's there. So a little wind noise, as you guys can see, but cruising along like it's nothing at 60. 60 is the speed limit, by the way. I frequently try not to speed unless I'm data logging, which I'm not at the moment because I'm driving to get gas. So we're driving to fill this thing up with some 93 since I don't know what octane was in it, and we ran her down to almost empty. So we're gonna go get some 93 and a little octane booster in it and call it good. We got the pre-send it tune on now. I'm gonna get this gas, we're gonna log it, see how it looks, and we'll put the send on it, log it again, and then it's time to schedule the dyno. Woo, it's gonna be fun. Tell you what, guys, look out Naples, look out South Florida. This is gonna be a quick V6 Mustang. You're gonna get beat by this thing, and you're gonna just wonder, what, man, that's gotta be a V8, right? That's gotta have twin turbos, you know, a supercharged V8. Nope, it's a turbo 3.7 liter. Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, just sounds good. Alrighty guys, so got the final tune on the car. This is the Send It tune. This is the 93 octane with a bottle of Octanium in it tune. So she should go pretty good. I'm loading the tune right now and we'll go test it, but even the last one felt really good, but it limited itself at 15 degrees of timing, so we bumped it up a little bit. We should hit 17 at full watt right now, so we should be good. Pretty excited for this run. It should be good, and then tomorrow we're gonna go to the dyno with it and it should be a blast. Yeah, mostly exciting because I can't wait to throw the turbo kit on our V6 car, Project Hurricane over there. You know, this one's just crazy street racing car, but we will get it done, and we're gonna go full send NA obviously with ours. But we got to get to the track again so that we can run it stage 1. Once we get to run it stage 1, we'll be fine. We'll throw the long tubes on, the drive shaft, the loop, a couple other things, and we'll keep running and seeing how low we can get with it naturally aspirated.